26 million album sales, 50 million single sales, and an incredible 1 billion views on YouTube. In just 3 short years, Lady Gaga has rocketed from New York club singer to the biggest pop icon on the planet, scooping up 3 Brits, 5 Grammys, and over 100 other international awards along the way. At the heart of her success is her legion of die-hard fans. She calls them her little monsters, and they call her Mother Monster. Now we're giving those monsters the chance to ask the questions that they want her to answer. This is Gaga's Monsters. Hello, Lady Gaga. How are you?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Very nice to see you. First things first, welcome back to the UK and welcome to your very own T4 Monster special. Are you as excited as I am? I'm pretty excited.
I'm so excited. I haven't been here for a few years.
We've missed you.
I can't believe how long ago it was.
To be fair, a lot's happened.
A lot has happened.
Things have gone pretty well for you, as we'll discuss. Now your fans are known as your little monsters. What sort of reception do you get as Mother Monster when you're here in the UK from your UK monsters?
So funny you asked me that, because when I came home yesterday from doing TV and things, I was so overwhelmed by the response of all the fans, and there was this lovely young girl who had been waiting outside for like 2 days. 2 years ago doing T4, I never would have imagined that all of this would have happened, and I'm just so grateful.
When we found out we were going to be interviewing you again, we thought we'd get your monsters to actually ask the questions, and we have been inundated.
I love it.
Literally inundated.
That's great.
So they've been recording their questions for you, and we'd obviously love to hear your answers. Is that cool with you?
Yes, it's more than cool.
It's quite cool.
Let's go, monsters.
There's an awful lot to talk about, so I've sort of cleverly broken it down into sections, sort of bite-sized sections.
Cleverly, that's good.
Very, very cleverly. I don't have to blow my
Better than non-cleverly.
Yeah, if I'd done it uncleverly, I would have just done one big chunk. It would have been too much.
I would just...
You'd walk out.
I'd just leave.
So what I've done is I've cleverly broken it into sections named after one of your tracks. The first section is one which is all about the stars of today's show, Monsters. Lady Gaga's Monsters are probably the most active pop army on the planet. In their millions, they dressed up, glittered up, and rocked up with their paws up to see her on the Monster Ball Tour, which played over 200 dates in 27 countries over the course of 18 months. When the Monsters aren't following her in person, they're following her online, helping her become the first living person to reach 10 million fans on Facebook and the most followed person on Twitter, not to mention giving her those staggering 1 billion views on YouTube. She's as much a fan of them as they are of her. She even has the words Little Monster tattooed on the arm that holds her microphone. So first off, how did the nickname Little Monsters come about?
Well, after I wrote Bad Romance, after we did the video and we did all this choreography with claws in the video, I said, I don't know why, but I feel like I gotta go like this in the video a lot. So we worked into the choreography, and the reaction at the show, they were just so, they were screaming so loud, and they were so ferocious and vicious, and they were so dressed up, and I started to, in a jesting way, say, oh, quiet down, you little monsters. That's how the name Monsters was born. So now I say Little Monsters and Monsters because I suppose, you know, Little Monsters would be the new fans and Monsters would be the ones who've been around for a while. They've got to grow up sometime.
We've been in contact with a load of them, and you've clearly had a phenomenal impact on them, as I'm sure they have had on you. With that in mind, let's take a look at your very first monster question.
Hi Mama Monster, my name's Emily and I'm 15 from Norfolk. Over the years you've taught me and other little monsters so much, and for one you've given me so much confidence that I never knew I had. I just wondered if any little monsters have taught you any life lessons. And thank you for making me realise I was born this way, my cause never down.
So, have your monsters taught you any valuable life lessons?
So many life lessons. I just love them so much, and it was really hard for me when I was in school to accept certain things about myself. Excuse me. And it was through the Monster Ball that I looked out into the crowd and I saw lots of teeny tiny little mirrors. I got to see myself in the fans, and they made me realize all sorts of things about myself that I had been afraid of for so long. They've taught me to be brave. They make me so brave. And they've also taught me that if you have revolutionary potential, no matter who you are, it's your moral obligation to try to make the world a better place. They're beautiful. I mean, how could you not love that?
Exactly.